How are you all? Welcome back to our class. And today we are going to start our second chapter in SPO, that is Understanding Secularism. You'll enjoy this chapter a lot as our school is also having secular environment, our country is having secular environment. Now you must be wondering what is secularism? The perfect meaning of secularism is separation of religion from the state. It means that we have to keep apart which religion we belong to if we come to the power. Here, state refers to the country, as I have already discussed with you all. Here, state means the country, the central government. Whether you are Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, or Christian, it doesn't matter. What we have to do is we have to rule the country, keeping apart whatever religion you are of. Actually, the word secular was included in our Indian constitution by making one amendment. यानी कि amendment का मतलब आप जानते होंगे changes in 1976. ये इसलिए यूज किया गया था कि ये लोगों के बीच में समानता लाए। समानता किस चीज़ के लिए? रिलीजन एंड रिलीजियस टॉलरेंस, यानी कि एक दूसरे की जो भक्ति भावना है, पूजा का तौर तरीका, उसको हम लोग अपना पाए। At first, the term secularism was used by British writer George Jacob Holyoake in 1851. Actually, he used this term to describe his views, promoting a social order separate from the religion. जब उन्होंने देखा कि डिफरेंट रिलीजन के लोग के होने के बावजूद वहाँ पे एक समानता नहीं, तब उन्होंने इस वर्ड को पहली दफ़ा यूज किया था एंड सेकुलरिज्म केम इनटू द एग्जिस्टेंस. नाउ why it is important to read about secularism and why it was included in our chapter. It was included in our constitution and chapter because our history, if we go through our history, we have lots of examples of discrimination, expulsion, persecution in the name of religion. हम लोग देखते होंगे अभी भी हम लोग के बीच में जो कभी ज़्यादा मान लीजिए क्रिश्चियनिटी की बात ना की जाए एंड हिंदू और मुस्लिम की बात की जाए, इफ़ सम फंक्शन कोलाइड टुगेदर देयर इज़ राइट्स बिटवीन देम sometimes in some portions, but we are lucky in our region we are having a mutual harmony and religious harmony. Our country is not facing such a lot. Nowadays we are listening something, but that is not exact. If we go to the past, in Germany, during the reign of the Hitlers, Jews were persecuted. They were beheaded, they were killed, and several millions of the Jews were killed. Now, if we go to the Jewish states, Israel, वहाँ पे खुद वो मुस्लिम और क्रिश्चियन को बहुत बुरी तरीके से ट्रीट करता है. And now here, these religious people become minority. Similarly, in Saudi Arabia, non-Muslims are not allowed to build their temple or church, and they are not allowed for the public prayer in a mass. ये हम लोग अलग अलग देश के बारे में सोच रहे हैं. यही चीज़ें हम लोग की कंट्री में भी आई. After the arrival of the Britishers, a new religion was introduced in our country. Earlier, India was only Hindu country. Later, after the emergence of the Mughal emperors, Muslim communities also emerged here, and because of the because of the some gurus, different religious beliefs and religious groups started. So, as we studied in our previous chapter about the Constitution of India, fundamental right has protected us and has provided us against state power एंड ऑन बिहाफ ऑफ द मेजोरिटी ऑल्सो। मेजोरिटी का मतलब है कोई एक कम्युनिटी अगर बिग नंबर में एक एरिया में है और वहाँ पे दूसरे कम्युनिटी के लोग बहुत कम एरिया नंबर में हैं, तो मेजोरिटी बन जाता है जो ह्यूज नंबर है, और माइनॉरिटी बन जाता है जो कि स्मॉल नंबर है। नाउ वी कैन सी दैट they were having an idea. Indian constitution, it allows its individuals the freedom to live by their religious beliefs and practices. ये हम लोग की वन ऑफ द फंडामेंटल राइट है। और ये फंडामेंटल राइट क्या बताता है कि it is the separation of religion from the state. If someone is in the political and they are having the political power, they are not allowed to do anything against other religious people. Now you must be wondering why it is important to separate religion from the state. The first point is to protect the fundamental rights of minorities. यहाँ पे फंडामेंटल राइट्स जो माइनॉरिटी का है उसको बचाने के लिए हम लोग को रिलीजन को स्टेट से अलग रखना चाहिए। Another, to protect an individual's freedom of choosing one's religion. Suppose we must have known that lots of Persians, they have converted themselves from Hindu to Muslim, Muslim to Hindi, Hindu to Christian, Muslim to Christian, Christian to Hindus. ये क्या है? ये एक इंसान की व्यू है that I want to change myself. If you go through the past, you can understand that lots of Persians have changed themselves. Our well-renowned musician A.R. Rahman, he has converted from Hindu to Muslim. He believed that after converting he was feeling good. अब ये तो बर्डन नहीं कि उसको जब ये फ़ायदा किया तो हम लोग भी अपने आप को कन्वर्ट करें. Sometimes we come to know that some Muslim Persians, they have converted themselves to Hinduism, some Christianity to Hinduism. तो ये क्या है? ये अपनी पर्सनल बिलीफ है कि आपको किस में क्या अंडरस्टैंडेबल है, मगर हम लोग को कोई राइट नहीं है कि हम लोग इन्फ्लुएंस करें किसी को. ये एक इंसान की अपनी विल है कि वो कौन से रिलीजन को फॉलो अप करना चाहता है. Sometimes there is, if you go to some area, sometimes we can come to know that the majority, they started discriminating, coercion, and even they started killing the religious minorities. They started making the hatred environment. They are dominated. And in order to remove all these things, this secularism was added. India was declared as a secular state, and it was added in our fundamental right, and this was for the Persians of lower caste, or say the Persians living in minority in some area. Sometimes we think that some Hindus who support untouchability, अब हम लोग अपने आप को भी देख सकते हैं, अपने घर में भी देख सकते हैं कि कहीं कहीं ऐसा माहौल है कि if some persons from different religion comes to your house, your grandparents or your parents, they start saying that they are from different religion, why to offer them tea the tea or any snacks in the plates and the utensils used by us. So what we have to do is that we have to make them understand, no, this is wrong and this is against the law. We are dominating that portions. So this is our responsibility to understand and make change. For today, only this much. Thank you, students. And I hope you all are doing very well. We'll be reading about Indian secularism in our next topic, next chapter. and we will make understand our family members also what is secularism and make them feel good regarding other persons, other religious people, and other religious groups. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.